Welcome to another deep dive into life in the Cowboy State. I'm Alisha Collins with the Alisha Collins Real Estate Team, and this is Leroy. And today we're exploring 13 things you can only do in Wyoming that leave outsiders scratching their head. From our unpredictable weather to our unique cowboy culture, Wyoming has a way of life that's unlike anywhere else. If you're new here, we post a new video every Friday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So stick around and let's get into the quirks that make Wyoming so special. Leave your car running when you go to the grocery store. Picture this, it's bone-chilling -10 degrees in Casper, and you need to grab some groceries at Ridley's or Albertsons. Do you turn off your car? Absolutely not. In Wyoming, we leave the engine running to keep the heater going. Nobody's worried about someone stealing it. Trust is a big deal here, and in small towns like Douglas or Rawlins, it's practically a community pact. You pop in, grab your milk and bread, and your car's still there, warm and ready. Outsiders might think it's reckless. They actually do, I hear it all the time. But for us, it's just practical living in a Wyoming winter. In Wyoming, our idea of a traffic jam is hitting 3 stoplights in a row in downtown Casper or waiting for a train to pass in Cheyenne. If you commute from one side of town to the other and it takes more than 15 minutes, you're probably grumbling about rush hour. To us, a couple of cars at a red light feels like gridlock, and don't even get us started if there's a tractor slowing things down on Highway 26. Outsiders might laugh, but when you're used to the open roads and big skies, any delay feels like a personal offense. In Wyoming, a trip to Walmart isn't just about picking up groceries or a new pair of jeans. You can stroll into the sporting goods section and walk out with fishing lures, a bag of chips, a box of 22 rounds, all in one go. It's not uncommon to see folks casually browsing the hunting aisle while grabbing their weekly essentials. This is a state where outdoor life is woven into our everyday routines, and our Walmart reflects that, and all the other stores we have. To outsiders, it's shocking. To us, it's just another Tuesday shopping trip. Wyoming is an open carry state. It's not uncommon to spot someone with a holstered firearm, paying for gas, or grabbing a soda at the loaf and jug. Nobody raises an eyebrow because it's legal and it's part of the culture here. Whether it's in Laramie or Rock Springs, people respect the right to carry. And it's as remarkable as someone carrying a reusable grocery bag. For those not used to it, it might feel like stepping into a different world. But in Wyoming, it's just part of the scenery. Wyoming wind isn't just a breeze, it's a force of nature with a personality all of its own. And places like Rawlins or Laramie gusts hit 60 miles an hour on a regular day. Locals check the wind forecast like others check the news. Planning a picnic? Better make sure the tablecloths are clipped down. Heading out for a hike? Good luck on keeping your hat on. Our wind shapes how we live, from securing our trash cans to knowing which days to avoid wearing skirts. I don't wear a skirt ever, but outsiders might not get why we're so obsessed with wind speeds, but they've never tried driving I-80 in a gale. Wyoming's weather is a roller coaster, and we're all just along for the ride. One day in April, you could enjoy a sunny 70-degree lunch in Sheridan, only to wake up to a snowstorm by breakfast the next day. These swings are so common that locals always keep a jacket and shorts in the car just in case. It's not unusual to see folks in flip-flops 1 hour and snow boots the next day. Outsiders might think we're exaggerating, but in Wyoming, you learn to dress for 3 seasons or 4 in one single day. Speaking of weather, Wyoming takes on another level. It's not uncommon to be shoveling a foot of snow off your driveway in Gillette at 7 a.m., only to fire up the grill for burgers under clear skies by 6 p.m. We've all done it, bundled up in the morning, sweating in a t-shirt by evening. It's the kind of thing that makes visitors do a double take. But for Wyoming, it's just another day embracing the unpredictability of our climate. I actually spotted a bald eagle riding my horse to this house today. In most states, seeing a bald eagle is a rare, Instagram-worthy moment. When you're driving along the North Platte River, you'll spot these majestic birds perched on trees or soaring overhead, especially in areas like Dubois or Cody and Casper. They're so common that locals barely mention it. For us, it's not a wildlife safari. It's just a view on the way to work. Wyoming has more pronghorn antelope than residents, and they're everywhere. Driving through the open plains near Medicine Bow or Torrington or on my way home, you're guaranteed to spot herds of them grazing or darting across the road, usually when you're already late for something. With a population of about 580,000 people and over 1 million pronghorns, it's not unusual to encounter more antelope than humans on any given day. Outsiders might find it surreal, but we just slow down and let them cross. Call a cowboy or a rancher for legal or political advice. In Wyoming, your neighbor might be a rancher by day and a local decision maker by night. It's common for ranchers to serve as school board members, water commissioners, or even state representatives. Their practical, no-nonsense approach earns them respect across the community. Need advice on a local ordinance or water rights? You might find yourself chatting with someone in a Stetson who's herding cattle tomorrow. It's a unique Wyoming blend of grit and governance that outsiders might not expect. Branding cattle isn't just a ranch chore in Wyoming. It's a social event. Picture this: ranchers, neighbors, and kids gather for a day of work, food, and community. You'll see folks roping calves, branding, and then digging into potluck spread of homemade chili and cornbread. It's like a family reunion, complete with dusty boots and laughter. In places all over the state of Wyoming, everyone pitches in, and it's a tradition that strengthens community ties. Outsiders might see it as hard work. We see it as a celebration. Wyoming has its own vocabulary, and we toss around terms like they're universal. Ranch sorting, it's a competitive event where you sort cattle in a specific order. Think sorting cows on the range, meet a strategy game. Snow machine, that's what we call a snowmobile, and it's how we get around in the deep snow, whether it's for work or fun in the bighorns. The lingo is second nature here, but it leaves visitors totally confused. Wyoming's interstates like I-25 and I-80 have speed limits up to 80 miles per hour, and we take full advantage of it. With wide open highways and endless horizons, driving 80 feels like a Sunday stroll. But don't be surprised if a pickup flies by you doing 85. They're probably late for a rodeo or a hunting trip. Outsiders can't believe it's legal, but in Wyoming, we can't imagine going any slower under these big skies. That's a wrap on 13 things that you can only do in Wyoming that make our state one of a kind. From our wild weather to our tight-knit cowboy culture, Wyoming has a rhythm and charm all of its own. If you're thinking about moving here or love learning about the Cowboy State, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below and tell us your favorite Wyoming quirk or what you'd add to this list. We love talking to all of you, and if you're looking for your home in and around Wyoming, we'd love to help you. I also have a great network around the United States that I can refer you to. We love talking to you, we love hearing from you, and we love meeting you. Leroy and I want you to love where you live. See you soon. What do you see? Okay. If you commute from one side of town to the other, stop. It's not unusual to see folks carrying, back it up, dude, and governance. That governance. It's not unusual to see, it's not unusual to see folks casually browsing the hunting aisle while grabbing, and and govern. Wyoming has its own vocabulary, and we toss it around, and Wyoming has its own okay, back it up, dude. Okay.